So, this is Shopify Analytics in 5 minutes. So, many brand owners or marketing people who are new to Shopify do not know how to see analytics in the Shopify store. Even anyone who is new to e-commerce and recently got promoted to e-commerce executive and manager doesn't know what to do and how to analyze their Shopify store. And it becomes a problem when the management or the team talks about the numbers. So today in brief, I'm going to talk about how do you see Shopify Analytics and what do you make out of that. So I have directly gone to the Shopify Analytics part. You can click on the left tab of the Analytics and you will land on this dashboard. This dashboard is common across all the Shopify plans, be it basic, be it plus. You will see this dashboard across all the plans. So you don't have to worry that will it be visible to on the basic plan or not. This is pretty much standard. So I'll start with the time part. You can see analytics based on different time period and compared to the previous period. This is the previous period tab. So based on what time period, you can see how's your 30-day performance, how's your 7-day performance, how's your yesterday's performance. On a daily basis, you can check your yesterday's performance and see how the store is performing. There are three key parameters on a very basic level. That is the total sales that's happening, what's the total sessions that are being driven to your store, and what's the conversion funnel look like. So and then last 7 days to see the increase and dip in the recent period, and then you move to the last 30-day period. So you can see, if you see last 30-day period, you can clearly see the dips and the increase in your sales, and what were the top selling days, and how the store was performing. For sake of this discussion, we'll check last 7 days because this number of sessions are good, and it also gives a very good picture of how the store is performing on a very recent basis. So the first key parameter is total sales. Total sales is a total amount of sales that were recorded by your store, and you can again bifurcate the channel by which the sales are recorded. The channel means you can the team can manually punch in the orders that are called draft orders, and the online store is when someone is using Shopify's checkout to place the order. You can clearly see the bifurcation. Second thing, you can see a graph of how the sales is performing on a daily basis compared to the previous year. The dotted line, this dotted line is how the sales were performing on a previous period. You can see something happened on May of 11th that the sales didn't happen and the sales started picking up after that. Now the second question is, okay, something bad happened on 11th May. What happened to the traffic? Were we not able to drive traffic to the website? If you go to the sessions part, you can see that okay, the sessions were almost equal, or they were rising across the week. So there is no clear drop in the number of sessions, but there is drop in the sales. Second thing we need to see is how is our conversion rate doing. So conversion rate or conversion funnel is that how many people visited your store, how many people added to the cart, how many people reached the checkout, and how many sessions converted. So if 45,000 people reached your store in last 7 days, out of that 476 people added to the cart. As a rule of thumb, we generally like an add to cart percentage of 6 to 8%. I'll explain it later. But 6 to 8% is really good because after adding to the cart, there's another step called reach checkout and then session converted. In most of the stores, as a rule of thumb, we say that only half of the people reach checkout, and from the people who reach checkout, only half of them convert. In this particular store, you can see that add to cart to reach to checkout percentage is good, but after checking, they are reaching the checkout page they're not converting. It gives you a very good picture that something is happening when people are doing the payment. Either the offer is missing, or they're able to find better pricing somewhere, or your checkout is not working. Then this is your average order value. Average order value is how, what's the average order value on that particular day. This is again a very important parameter, because sometimes you sell bundles, sometimes you sell individual products. On the day you're selling bundles, your AOV increases, and as soon as your AOV increases, your ROS also improves. So always keep a check on ROI, average order value, to increase your average order value. So again, repeating, these three cards are the most important cards whenever you're doing the basic analysis of Shopify Analytics. Next, where we land on top pages by the sessions. So if you see, you're running ads, you're driving organic traffic, how people are visiting a website, which pages they are visiting, and what they are buying. That's very important. So after understanding how much is the traffic on your website, you need to see where people are landing on your website. This also gives a very good picture that, okay, if people are landing on a particular collection or on a particular page, are they converting or they're buying from that particular collection or not. Second thing is, you need to see sales attribute to the market. Obviously, you would be running many ads, or you would get backlinks from various pages. So this section gives an idea of how your store is performing against. Uh, your store is able to utilize the marketing efforts, because each marketing or each campaign that you're running has a UTM parameter. So what this particular thing do is that it captures the UTM parameter and then attributes the sale to the marketing channel. There's one more thing, card, which is called top products. So this particular card, top products by unit sold. Again, this is very helpful to understand which are your top performing products, and only drive traffic. Not only, but drive traffic to these products as much as you can. These are your top selling products, and if you're running a Premax campaign, or you're running an advantage shopping campaign, you need to know where, which products these campaigns are showing, and are people buying those products or not. Most of the times what happens is that Google or Facebook, Meta, shows product which has a very high CTR, and it might not be the case that products with high CTR will also be your best selling products. So analyze which of these products are your best sellers, and then check your campaigns if we are driving traffic to those particular products within those campaigns or not. So this is how you do the basic analysis of how you of your Shopify store. Another thing is that you will see this small report section. If you click on this bar, a tabular format will open up, and you can check the day by day uh, breakdown of everything. So again, thank you for watching.